Hello there App Spy viewers, my name's Peter and I've got a hands-on video for you. This time it is with Wheel and Deal. Wheel and Deal is an arena shooter of sorts, but it also combines with a sort of driving and skidding mechanic that is A, quite pleasant, and B, changes things up from your average kind of arena shooter. So the whole idea is that you are this car in the middle and I'm tapping right on the screen to go right and left on the screen to go left, and I'm automatically firing my gun, and in the top right hand corner you'll see that I've got a sort of shield, and this goes down every single time I get hit by projectiles or by other vehicles. It's kind of a cross between Tron and maybe Geometry Wars and like Paco, or you know, another kind of car chase sim, do you know, it's quite good. It's really quite good. So there we are. So I've been smashed in there, and we've made a certain amount of dollars. I've made 8,550, which is pretty good. I can hit again, or I can go to my garage. So let's go to the garage. We go to our wheel dealer, and we've currently got the laser cowboy, and that's fine. It's got like weapon is auto fire, and it's got OK speed and all that sort of stuff. But really what we want to do, and really part of the game, is to progress further. So this is a PVC 12 Decorian. I'm going to buy that, and now we can use that in sort of everyday game now as well. So as you can see, load times pretty quick. It handles ever so slightly differently, but it fires faster, and that is key, because that first car is, because it's quite sort of slow to start firing, it's not great in that way. Like, you'll often miss stuff, and you know, it's definitely a sort of training vehicle in that, you know, the game is kind of teaching you, well, you know, you need to really think about how you need to think about, you know, your turning angles and how to approach the game properly and so forth. I'm trying to deal with this helicopter now. So it definitely has the feeling of like an 80s arcade chaser, but also an 80s sci-fi top-down action game as well. And I definitely, there we are. I managed to take it out. Fantastic. Am I going to be able to grab some of these boxes? Oh, let's hope so. Watch out for the hovercraft. Okay, so we've managed to get an upgrade there. I'm not 100% sure what that upgrade does, but the different, like, you have lots of crates that come about, especially if you smack in some of the more sort of special vehicles, and whenever you pick one up, you can either have a malfunction or you get an upgrade. Malfunctions kind of make things harder for you, and upgrades, as you can probably imagine, make things a bit easier. I've seen laser swords attached to the front bonnet. I've seen sort of all-purpose shields that defend you from basically anything. I've seen all sorts of stuff, you know, stuff that will make you stop shooting, all sorts. And basically it's a high score chaser. So you know, there's leaderboard support, there's all that good stuff. But the kind of main deal, malfunction, I've malfunctioned, so now it's switched the controls around. That's annoying. Oh god. There we are, let's come back. But it's pretty cool. Like, as a high score chaser, it's pretty cool. It definitely takes until you get to this second car for it to get really fun. But you know, it's pretty cool. Like, it's got a really nice sense of style. I really think the music is very, very good. And again, it's one of those games that, you know, because it's got this sense of style, it sort of stands out on the App Store. And I think that if you and some friends find it and get into it, then it's got the potential to be pretty entertaining. The actual controls feel perfectly fine. I'm glad that the shooting is automatic, and the visuals, though quite pretty, they are, you know, they're quite basic, so it all runs quite slickly. Obviously I'm running this on iPad 4. Oh, there we are. Managed to smash into these things. If we get this upgrade, we don't actually get that much money for smashing through stuff, but that's kind of alright. I'm sort of alright with that. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. The game is not yet available. This is a special access code that we've got. However, the game is going to be out on January the 22nd worldwide on iOS, and it will be a premium title. None of that free-to-play stuff in here. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. If you're looking for a sort of driving / shooting game, then this is a pretty good combo. So do let me know if you pick this one up at the end of January, and drop your high score into the comments as well. I'd be really interested to know whether or not you can get over 10,000 within the first hour. Really, God, it's such a tough little game. It really is. But yeah, so there we are. That's Wheel and Deal, and I will speak to you all very soon. This is Peter with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.